Alright, hello everyone. I said I was probably going to go ahead and make a video on how I did this. This is an older Weaver RS3 locomotive that I bought some time back. I fitted it originally with just a bluerail board and the battery. Nothing special or anything. But I got tired of taking the body off to go ahead and remove it so I could take out the battery and charge it up. So I decided to add a little feature to it. And just wiring that little feature in caused me a little bit of a stir, so to speak, because I had gotten stymied as far as how to do it goes. I have to credit Darby Marriott and Bob Elliott and Robert South for their help and assistance with this, and Darby Marriott especially for his inspiration because he was the one who did it before I did it. Only thing is he did it a little bit differently than I did it. And having no experience in wiring this particular type of setup, I was just going in, so to speak, based upon what he had done, but a little bit differently than what he did. Anyway, what I wanted to do was make it so that not that I had to remove the battery, but that I could charge it not through the rails, but through a charging port, which I made handmade using this right here, a little piece of styrene, and it has these micro connectors in it, female micro connectors. I drilled at the styrene and glued these in, glued and pressed these in. They're a press fit. The black section denotes negative, okay? So that when I park the train somewhere, any track, anywhere, I could just plug in a charging port, plug the charger into it, or a lead from the charger, and without taking the battery out or the locomotive body off, okay? From the top, you see here, I reamed out and drilled out and filed out this exhaust stack here, which had a screen spark arrestor on it that was molded in plastic, that was part of the molding, and I drilled it out and cleaned it out. Did what looks like a pretty good job filing it out, nice and even and everything, and you know, try to do a good job. And when you take the body off, that's where the real fun and magic is, okay? You see the wires for the headlights and taillights here, for the rear and front headlights. And then we get to this part here, okay? And here's the battery, okay? And over here is a micro switch that you turn on to either charge the battery up or to power, to either plug in the charging port or to plug in the bluerail, or for the bluerail board. So that when I go ahead and I turn it on, I can go ahead and see that the light is on. The light comes on, and then I press the little button over here on the charging, on board here, to turn on. There we go. And you can see the light is on now for that, and the bluerail board is on too. All right. That means I can go ahead and connect to them. I can't use the cell phone to do it because the cell phone is recording right now. Otherwise, I would be using the cell phone on the bluerail app with the Bluetooth feature on the phone to control the train. When I shut this off through the cab window, shut this board off, just turn this little switch, boom, done. It cuts off power to the bluerail board and this switch, allowing me to charge the battery. So there's no juice going to the bluerail board at all. But I can plug in the charging into the port here, which would charge the battery without removing the battery from the loco, okay? Which takes about 5 or 10 minutes with the charger I have. It's an XTC single port battery charger. I could buy a 2, 3, or 4 port set, so a much bigger charger, but those are like $300 or $400, and I just wanted to get the basic model, which I got from Amazon for like $50, okay? Good charger, standard use charger for most radio controlled batteries for cars and trucks and stuff like that, okay? The battery and the board are from Bluerail, okay? Bluerail trains, all right? Pete Steinmetz and was another one who gave me advice on this also. And as you can see, here's how I did the wiring and stuff here. I soldered the wires onto this Pololu micro switch here that has high power MOSFETs. It works from 4 volts to 20 volts and handles about 4 to 6 amps through the MOSFETs. The slide switch is a low power slide switch, all right? And I have it tied into a T or a 3-way, so to speak. So 2 wires come in from the battery, 2 wires come in from the bluerail board, from the reed switch that over here that's connected to the bluerail board, and finally 2 more wires come from the charging port that are all connected here to this little micro switch here. It works just fine. This locomotive is only going to be pulling about 3 or 4 cars at most, maybe 5, on a level grade. No grades, okay, on my layout. All right, so in a nutshell, this is pretty much what I did. All right, and you saw that, it's pretty easy to go ahead. I can reach into the cab window with a wand, so to speak, or whatever, and power up the switch, and then go ahead and reach to the stack and push the little button in there, which will turn on the bluerail board. Okay, so it's really pretty simple setup, really. But it took me so long because I was trying to figure out how to do the wiring on that little micro switch under the cab. And now there's enough room in the cab even to go ahead, if I wanted to put a floor above the switch if I wanted to, and put a cab interior on one side or the other, or both, with the operating controls and a little engineer and everything, if I felt like it. Yes, the headlights and everything do work. Like I said before, going ahead, and I can't use the cell phone to operate it right now because I'm actually using it to record this video. But the lights do work. The train does move. Okay. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or questions or anything, don't hesitate to ask me. Tell me, message me, whatever. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.